In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
Why are Korean subtitles on?
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Alright, let me restart that. I didn't see that.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Now each player
Over 20
has the
ads,
freedom
yeah.
to do whatever they want.
Yeah, I probably should get
Food,
premium.
Become a dictator and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise, the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got.
It's like Africa
Will there be
speedrun.
peace between the islands, or will
Goonfully
there be
beautiful.
war?
I'm already pretty excited.
What ended up happening is
This
the
is like
single
Mr.
most
Beast X,
amazing
kind of,
story
but like
arc
Mr.
I've
Beast
ever
in the video
seen.
game.
All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the rich and poor 1,000 players
I'm rooting for poor, by the way.
Civilization
If anyone's
Experiment.
wondering. I always root for the underdog.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course,
No way, people
subscribe
can
to my
participate in
channel.
these?
Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Glory to the West Zone. This is like my second or first
It was the
favorite
beginning
video
of day
already.
one, and
Oh,
all
geez, okay.
1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren
Aw, Slob, I
wasteland.
know,
Hey, you guys
Slob.
having a good time?
I know.
No. There's nothing here.
Fair enough,
Please
fair
tell me
enough.
where the trees are,
Rooting
bro.
for the rich, I get that, I get that.
Anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but
Aura
because
does
some
have aura.
parts of it were
That's why I'm
completely
rooting for 'em.
uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no! Help!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
So Seven's the only one that wanted the rich.
This killed a
Interesting.
lot of people. Now, to begin
Dude,
building
Seven, I can't get that
civilizations,
off my
the players
screen
needed to
either.
find
I've
a
I've
tree.
tried
Tell me
everything.
where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
Alright, let's see what they're rocking with over here.
Hey guys! Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water from the ocean? Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
I gotta
people
figure out how
on
to
Island
fix
2
that then.
immediately
You're the first
realized
person
they had
who's actually, I
chosen
think,
the
fully
island of
noticed it
safety,
too in my
and,
4 months of
you are
streaming so
literally a
far.
piece of gold.
Yeah.
That's
The only
hilarious.
real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees
This is
to
like
go up and get oak.
this is like Sword Art
She forced me to
Online,
work
but
up
if it was
here.
in Minecraft.
No, it's double
Kinda. But not really, but kinda.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft
Oh, yeah,
tools
it was
that
there.
allowed
It
them
was
to
there.
mine underground. Hello, Seth. You doing okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
Epic
it
has
was
noticed.
Great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island
Sword
2
Art
were
Online, oh, yeah.
thrilled with their new
I don't know,
home,
it's just
thrilled
like
with
they're
their
living in
wealth,
this world,
and they
kind
were
of. I
very
don't know, that's the vibe I'm
optimistic
getting from
about
it.
their future.
Although it's not like the whole like, well, isn't it if they die, that's it, right?
By the end of the first day,
They're
players
just
on
not
Island
dying in
1
real
had
life.
finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities.
I mean,
starting
Island
to
1
form.
is
For
literally
example,
just a
this
third-
player named
third world
Remy the
country.
Rats made a small restaurant to feed
True,
those
that's
who
also
were
true,
starving.
Epic. That's also
Remy the
true,
Rat,
Epic.
what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you
Oh,
get-
okay, so it's in hardcore.
Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no! I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type
Okay,
of people
okay,
would choose
fair,
to
fair.
live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
I mean, Island 1's
Hey, how's it
actually
going?
just an Africa simulator.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys
That's
later, but in
nuts.
the meantime, on Island 2, there were actually
I didn't realize how far apart
huge
his videos are, too. I was looking
civilizations
at that on his
starting to
page.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates,
Nintendo
bankers,
does suck,
Canadian
agreed.
cartels, bakery
Although I did
owners,
love
and
the
their
DS.
employees.
Want fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass
gonna
was
die.
obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
They created their own nations?
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a
What?
result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150
How does that even
citizens.
happen?
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay.
They created their own
The Commonwealth
government.
leaders were very ambitious and
You guys
wanted
did
to make
something
the
like this
Commonwealth
before?
the most beautiful.
I'd love to see what the
most
results of that
respected,
were.
The most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But
I feel like
let's
even
see
in
what happens
Minecraft,
in the following
It just
day.
shows that no matter what, people are gonna look for a higher person to
As
like
players
tell them
logged
what to
back in
do.
the next
People
day,
want like
nobody was
control.
expecting that the beginning of day 2 would
Bunch of
end up
kids
having
joined
one of the
and
most
recreated
consequential
1940s Germany
moments
hack and
of the
spam
entire
swords.
event. Remy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Knight, I need food. I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need food.
worry.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before
Dom,
myself.
can you run a
It's such
poll for
problem.
Now, this
over
player,
or under
Spoon, was a rising
19 and
leader
a
on
half
Island 1. He was known for always
ads?
giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until... Oh my god.
Thoughts on Tyler Luke? Buns! Oh, the first death just happened.
He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
Spood had survived
Oh
an
my God.
assassination attempt, which
Oh
brought
my
him
God.
exactly the attention
Why are
he
they killing
needed
each other
to
on the
cement
nice
himself
island?
as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named West.
Yeah, Tyler Luke is buns.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
You
Even
can see
though
my
the people
feet?
of West Helm were
How'd you
still
see my feet?
struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
6-hour challenge, thank you for the follow!
Tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now,
Can you react to an edit I made?
For the first
Chat,
time,
should we react to
it
his edit
seemed
real
like
quick?
The people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
By the way, he did an interview with the 8 biggest names in the video. No way.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilization,
Alright, Harry, yeah.
but not as motivated as Westhelm.
Alright,
Next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in
Okay,
and
fair,
wanted
fair,
nothing
fair,
to do
fair.
with the rest of the world.
That's fair.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find droves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Oh my gosh.
This lava layer ended up killing a
Fair
lot
epic, fair
of
epic.
people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1
Not gonna
were
lie, I got
starting to develop
blindsided
some
by Cloud.
feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including
my
a few
gosh.
creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano.
What the hell is
on day 2.
Lingolini up to?
I just
You should host a realm or server like this.
What?
I've actually tried before and it didn't do good.
Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased. Lego likes just to
Yeah,
take me
I
out of
tried.
nowhere
It
and I
didn't
had to
do
run
good,
down the mountain.
unfortunately. I
It was
did try
becoming a
though.
pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that
Is this
Lego
guy
likes
just
is
a
an enemy of the
dictator?
mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his
That is
volcano
too.
territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work
Treat
with
the
Lingolini
volcano
to
with
do just
respect.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an
What do you
invasion
mean?
and use the volcano's height
not
and
real.
flowing lava to their advantage.
Don't treat that thing with respect.
If anybody tries to attack us,
Uh-huh.
we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under
Not she
attack.
slimy.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We are not here to invade you, we promise.
why are y'all here? It's you
But I didn't do anything. I just followed them.
them all.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
They're just
I
hanging
know
on
they didn't mean
boats.
to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Okay, fair.
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands.
Ooh,
The
that's a
northern
big
island
word.
was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees, and
That's
was the
cool.
home of a small nation called Barbieland. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh, God.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture.
I always have so
there's
much
no
respect
roof.
for
Hold your
people that can
horses there,
build stuff like
cowboy.
this.
It's not done
I always
yet.
build like
Saps
the
is one of the
worst
few
shack
players
ever
who
in
chose not
Minecraft
to
and then
join
just go
any
slay stuff.
civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2. His
I just
best
don't
friend
understand how
Flux
politics
actually
got
being
brought
the
into
second
it.
in command of the migrant
I mean, I guess
group.
like I said, it
Speaking
has
of,
to be that like
3Below
people
and the
want
migrants
some
had
type of
finally
order in
reached
their
their
lives.
destination all the way
No matter
up
if it's a
north.
video game or real life, they
Now,
always
other than
look for some type
accidentally
of
invading
order.
the Cast Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
I mean, that's only 14 minutes. We've gotten 3.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the lights of Island 2. The
Okay.
innovators, the inventors.
That makes sense. That makes sense,
See,
Epic.
the reason 3Below had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident.
Oh wait, here he is. They might be giving
the
us
first day, 3Below
background.
had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His
How does
goal
one even
was
do
to
this?
settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade.
I wonder if this is what it was
and
like
Luminara is going to
in
be
history
their first
back in the day. We're just speedrunning it in Minecraft instead.
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3Below says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
What? There's no way Island 1's that pissed, right? There's no way. You would think if they're trying to unite them, like,
tensions were
they're trying to
rising, both
share the
within
goods with each other.
nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Probably how the Native Americans felt. Fair. Good point.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Wanna just play for a second? I gotta let my dog out of the room.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
So to be clear, Legolikes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You can
I
probably
think I
guess
saw
how this
that,
ends.
is it Lingolini has a hit out on someone?
So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Which also, he's quickly turning into my favorite person. What breed is my dog? I have a miniature poodle.
They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh! The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment
Saps
later?
is my second? Yeah, Lingolini's turning into my
Well,
favorite.
I'll go.
Can you guys let me talk?
By day 3, players had basically mapped out
Spood is
all
the
of
goat.
Island 1, and were
Spood is
finally
kind of a
starting to
king
adapt
after what he
to
had
the
to go through
environment.
already.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines.
He
Day 2,
survived
we're
an
building a
assassination
Colosseum, a
attempt.
citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spood was still the most powerful
W
man on
opinion.
Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your
They developed
individual plans?
charities in here.
bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
He's an island,
You don't
one
have
guy.
plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Soloing the whole thing.
Emperor Spood had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor Spood left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
At least they're not long.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Shout out to
See, on day
Benji.
2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax
I don't know either,
and get
dog.
away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Cross my name off the list. This is without rhyme or reason.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon
I
a
like
single
this island.
mushroom
They got good
Alright, if
vibes
someone
over here.
drops some pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do?
What do I have to do? The pufferfish. Quick.
There it is.
All right.
Oh! You didn't get any when you watched? Because you get special treatment,
Back at the
man,
Blue
dog.
Cross, Benji and the other
You're the
leaders
goat,
discussed
that's
the
why.
possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Al-Karasina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia.
Yes.
They're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello.
I'm really fascinated with Mafia stuff. If anyone's got good info on the Mafia and like good stories or things to watch, we'll link them in the
Meanwhile,
Discord.
the
'Cause I
Nevermore
want to see
cult
them.
would probably be a
I
little bit more
love, like,
difficult to
stuff like
convince,
that.
but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
A strict
As a
government?
result, people were kind of scared to approach
What are they
them,
gonna do,
but they
kill
knew
them
they
if they
had
go off
to
what the
eventually to
government says?
complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
How do you clip on
At
Twitch?
first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now
there
they
should
were
be
on
a
the
button
verge
while
of
you're
turning
watching
their
to
lives
clip.
around completely.
I don't know if you can film in on that, Dom. Yeah. What are these guys doing? They're just farming livestock
As you can see,
by
there
blowing
was a
them
bit of
up.
commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were
Average
constantly
North
fighting
Korea
over
experience.
power.
That's
See,
like
there were
that's what
5
North
leaders,
Korea
each
means when
with
they say that they have
one vote,
nukes.
But because
That's
there were
exactly what
originally
would
5
happen right there.
separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weights as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very
Berlin Wall,
popular with
Germany,
her
November
people.
1989.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of
How do you
stone.
hire
We know
someone
it
in
can burn us
Minecraft?
down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry.
Yeah, how did Automob
What's going
block
on
that?
here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building
24
code.
hours because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands. What?
They killed him for doing a job that had.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3
That is
regions,
fact,
one of
Seven.
them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh. This is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
People
was that
didn't really
ad?
know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was
Chicken Man
actually the
activities.
only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered
I was
the
locked in on
ocean
typing
next
and
to
turned
Island
back to if your child was sent
That
sexual
said,
content.
the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his
So
second
he's building a
in
bridge
command,
that no one
Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
Is that what I'm
I
getting?
don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Berlin Wall.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks,
Okay.
it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Oh wow.
I can agree. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
This is really,
Island 1
really,
is
really
starving.
thought
They're
out.
not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
That's what I'm impressed with, is that it's all just like
no, this is
off the top of the
ridiculous.
zone. Like it's
Island
not
1
scripted
is
at all.
literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this
Nothing is scripted, but a few things are reenacted afterward because of lack of footage. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It'd be hard to record this. I couldn't even imagine.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to
But how do they know that for certain? Yeah, they've seen propaganda, but again, it's propaganda.
All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa. Crazy? This is ridiculous.
USA takes out Venezuela type deal?
Oh my God. You have to listen to me. Do that. If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
we can't do that. That's crazy.
They mostly have the footage from every single person.
Everyone.
Okay.
We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Fluxion was alone on this one. Oh.
All in favor of sending aid to Island
1. They all want to help Island 1?
Love Roblox?
Another Roblox ad. What is going on?
Gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards and earn.
Alright, here we go.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Epic.
So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
How did they get to guitars? Is there mods on or something?
A boiling water sea, let's go. And no resources to speak of.
Read my last chat when you get a sense. Before I send in a clip and spoil something, do you know what all the bosses are for the Elden Ring DLC or no? I know about
he believes that a happy
half
citizen
of them.
is a productive citizen.
I know about half of them. But you can send it. It's not a big deal.
Even though Emperor Spood was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from Emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a
Spood's
joke.
gonna turn into the assassin now?
Die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island.
That's crazy epic.
And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
They're doing pretty good for themselves here, though.
I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to West Helm.
Oh, there's Dom's West Helm reference. Now I get that.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano. Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia.
You're way too focused on chat, my guy. I don't think I am.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it? Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
We live under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces
no
of
way.
netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft.
Lingolini knows what he's
Island
doing.
2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
This makes more sense.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
Yeah, I know netherite is.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
Yeah, it's like slave trade.
So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise,
They're not gonna
he would
forget
be
about the
in a
deal.
lot of trouble.
Why would they forget about the deal?
That said, despite
That's a
this
stupid
conflict,
mindset.
the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Hey, welcome in.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
The mysterious island. Have we even seen anything from the mysterious island other than they have a strict government?
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By
Facts,
the vote of the people
epic
or
facts.
the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a
lava is
legitimate
rising.
discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow.
Sidefall is a
There was
propagandist.
one last
Lots of
danger
propaganda
that
here, I've
nobody
noticed.
knew about until now. Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values.
How
3
did they
Below
know
Zero,
the
as the
border was
leader of
gonna drop there?
Luminara,
Did
was
they
actually
tell them that?
heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
gosh.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever. Jophiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second-in-command, Seraphim.
Sounds good, 7. Oh my gosh.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
What? No way. The second-in-command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what? Why?
What? Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jophiel. Why? After Seraphim fled,
Does it say in the
Tricolor
chat
was in complete disarray.
would they have known that? Like, would they have known how it went down? Could they put propaganda out about it?
It might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Day 5. That ad. Make sure I don't have any texts from my parents or on their way home from Florida.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh! No. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report
How do
on.
they pick who takes over?
The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Oh no, it got
and this
out.
news spread all across the island.
It got out, no. Oh no.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who had been trying
No one
to
can
keep
mess with
the
Linguini, though.
existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent
I don't know
a
how
mining
many ads that
expedition
is now,
into the
7.
volcano
That's gotta be
without
like
telling Infernus.
6.
And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Oh my gosh.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
Okay. A
People
war's
are
gonna break
saying
out.
we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen,
There's
Island
gonna be
2
a
is
war that
rich.
breaks out.
We are not. Now with Netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully.
Shout out to Blue Cross.
We're Island 1.
Say 4 or 5. That's probably accurate.
Afford to have a war over some mineral.
Pour myself some more
Meanwhile,
water.
Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all
They
the
had a
leaders for a
funeral,
meeting later so they
bro.
could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Alvin's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
I like that guy's skin.
Do you hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland.
A party?
So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down
Why
one
are
of the
they having
tallest
parties?
trees in the Cass Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh! What the?
Oh my gosh.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way. As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Flux, who's got the underground
Before the
bunker.
meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed.
What?
And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
What?
Leaders, welcome.
How's that even possible?
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
What?
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders
Are leaders safe? No, bro.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
Oh my god.
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap? Is this all a setup? Where's Saps?
Oh
Where did he go?
my
Did
god.
Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps!
Oh, you got kicked from the group chat? Shout out to the Falcons. Shout out to the Falcons. This is absurd. This isn't exactly what I thought was going to happen.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4,
I feel like this
when
is like
Saps was in
replaying history
Tricolor,
over
helping
time.
the people after
Like,
the
if
death
you
of
could go
Jofiel,
back
Flux
and
and his
restart
crew
the
had
Earth
built
as
a
a whole
trap in his
and
roof.
replay history.
And Saps did
This
not
is how
know
it could
they
potentially
had
play
done
out. I
this.
feel like there'd be so many different scenarios
He had
that
been
could have happened.
framed by his
Things that could have
friend
happened
Flux,
differently over
used
time.
as a scapegoat
It's
for
really interesting.
Flux's
It's an interesting
plan.
concept.
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed.
Oh my god.
What a tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations,
Flux
from
thought
the
this out really
Commonwealth
well.
to the Cast Coalition, to
Weed
Tricolor,
thoughts? My
to
thoughts on weed?
Luminara, declared
I don't have an
Saps
opinion
to
on
be
it, to be honest
hunted
with you.
down and
I
killed,
don't smoke,
while
but I
Flux
don't
got
really care if
away
people smoke.
with it all.
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
No, I meant like your
Islands
history thought
now
was a weed
have
thought.
one
I don't even know what that
day
means.
to prepare.
great main, but your voice doesn't.
Every time I get locked in, too, the ad pops up. My ADHD kicks back in.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again. Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example,
Voice
Nevermore
Mod needs to stop making ads, yeah.
What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
What? I didn't do anything!
I play Mish.
Meanwhile, at Elysium...
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
I love that they just don't give a frick about anything.
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosurf. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosurf?
No comment.
Anyway, on Day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. Yeah! What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player
plays
named
how Jack
Olo.
does.
Yeah.
They don't do or care about anything. Low-key, I'm the same way, though.
But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh. With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining?
I don't know, 7. It's gonna be close, I think. I think 19.5 is a good line.
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano.
Oh my God.
This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
W. Lingolini.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Boots, man. Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
I hate that chick, bro.
Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus.
Oh my God.
And we will open mining to anybody who wants
balls,
it.
Seneca.
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I think it's crazy. I mean, I understand that it looks like him, but they won't listen to him at all.
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Yes, innocent until proven guilty.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call Me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2
Flux is kind of a genius,
so paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Oh, wow.
Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
Yeah, this is nuts.
I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
I want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first...
Another concert, really? I like how there's just a Minecraft Steve skin standing there also.
They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait, can you come down?
They're bringing it to the surface.
What are they doing?
But I can't.
They made it rising lava?
What?
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft.
Oh my god.
Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
That is genius.
Run!
That is genius.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Oh my
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Underground.
Ready? Get him, Spoon.
Fire!
Okay, now I'm a fan of the music playing.
Oh my god.
It's kind of sick. Oh my god.
Welcome to West Helm. Is it Reddit's place?
It screwed itself over. Wow. Okay. That was pretty cool.
The defendant Saporada is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline.
Sap didn't do it, bro.
The prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and
Sap did not
I
do
shall
it.
make my ruling. Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps.
Oh my gosh.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
No,
May
he
your
didn't.
death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me
I
build
love that it said in
the
chat,
meeting
no
area,
throwing eggs.
and we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334,
Oh my gosh,
and their
spinning bars.
ringleader, Fluxion.
Spinning bars, oh my gosh.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Oh my
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Time Bomb, find Saparada.
Judge Time Bomb?
Guilty on all counts.
Yes!
Wait, Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Executed. Oh, that's
If this dude was willing to take death, though, don't you think that, like, he was innocent? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Wait, is he running? No way. No way.
Oh, wait. Now this looks worse for him. This looks worse for him.
Fall damage.
Oh my gosh. Please get out of there. Please get out of there. Please get out of there. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Because he didn't do it! It's crazy to me that this has all been one day. Each day has had more and more going on.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Alright, day 7. Yeah, Jack is back.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1?
Face scan.
Whoa, go.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Yeah, I don't know how he got out of
The
there.
flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Wow. I thought war was going to break out right away.
That Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That's pretty cool.
That said, at the beginning of day 7,
Zap said his own
Lingolini
video and
made
said he
a
was chased for
big
45
decision.
minutes or something. After the dock scene,
He had
oh my
decided to
gosh.
move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth.
Where did he
Island
even
2
hide
had
at? Did he
entrusted
just
the
make his own
Commonwealth to
bunker and hide?
run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by
Epic,
a lot.
was that released
so
anywhere?
he sent out a lot of public
How did you find
invites,
that out?
especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did
Lingolini's a
work
boss though
until
for asking for a magic trick.
one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits
so he did make
were
a bunker,
quickly
he was just
fading.
hiding in the jungle.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Oh wow.
He's trying to use the bridge.
Oh my god.
No way. No way.
That's fair, 7. Also epic, that's
What the
hilarious.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good.
Yeah, it's
on
good,
the
dude.
south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant,
what
the
is
most
happening?
feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army.
That's
But
kinda
then,
sick.
in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What?
Turntap had sent the Covenant Hit Squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Bro, why? Seneca
Lingulini
sucks.
betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Why would you do
Yesterday,
anything for her?
Lingulini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining. And
She
as
can't
such,
give you that
people from
Minecraft
all
goods,
across
so what's it
Island
matter?
1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingulini had now moved out of the volcano, Seneca felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingulini had done, and Seneca wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby.
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Seneca's bidding wasn't just because she'd let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingulini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
Oh my god.
They found him.
People be doing anything, like, all these guys be doing anything just to get a girl's approval.
Peace and world peace, and we still
Like, girls
can't,
don't offer that
really.
much, bro.
Oh, here they go.
But over
Not
my
this much.
grave, he will not
No offense
be
to all
a
the
part
girls
of
out
it.
there.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia.
Oh my gosh.
The Covenant had massacred the Lingulini
He was my
Mafia.
favorite guy.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross
Are you kidding
announced
me?
they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Are you serious?
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead.
But now that
No,
we
they
have
weren't.
stronger
I mean, I
leaders,
guess kind
more
of.
cautious leaders,
It
they're
was all
not gonna do
propaganda, I
that.
feel like.
We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
I can't tell how evil
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jophiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jophiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never
Hero
quite the
Brian.
same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the
I used to
Commonwealth
be
were also in
terrified
shambles,
of
having
Hero
a much
Brian when I was a
smaller
kid.
civilization than
I
they
used to have
started
nightmares
with.
of them.
And
I don't know
even
if anyone
though
ever
there
had
was
that, but
some
I
peace
used
on
to be
Island 2,
terrified of Hero
people
Brian.
didn't feel a sense of calm,
The line's gonna be very
but
close.
instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So, Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Epic, I'm way too ADHD, bro. I'm like playing with stuff so I can stay like locked in.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the Capitol.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
They have a front desk.
Hello. The Covenant
You're
leader
playing with a
promised
fake
me
butterfly
we have a
knife? Yep.
meeting.
I'm
That's
not gonna lie,
that's
Saps, you coming
I'm
to me
on.
asking for a meeting.
First
after what
nightmare in
happened
years
last
the other
time,
week.
Even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to
Nightmares
talk.
are wild.
What
Sometimes
about
I kind of
Please
like them though. I like the
explain, 'cause I'm
adrenaline rush.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Well, Spood's probably the wrong one to go to, by the way.
Although when
That's
he
probably
arrived,
smart, Seven.
things felt a
People
little
have told me
off.
to try.
Since you're here, you have to
I just don't know if I can ever convince myself to.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly,
yeah.
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive
gosh.
bounty on his head.
Dom
So
with the
he
one
told
bit,
Saps
let's
to run.
go!
What's going on?
Thank you, Dom.
1 second, you gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We can go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting
Yeah,
a lot
I know,
of faith into
well-
you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered
Something
his
seems
choices.
off.
Either he
Something
puts
seems
his
off.
life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh my gosh.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the
free
mountains of
Saps,
Island
bro.
One,
It's always been
escaping
free
from
Saps
the
since
last
day one.
remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead. And so he ventured into the snow.
Maybe I'll try it then, Seth. Maybe I'll try
collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
Oh, there's no way, bro.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
Dude, there's no way.
But he didn't.
Yes.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh, jeez. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? That makes him look like the bad guy again. I actually do have some friends who do.
Welcome, everyone! Today, we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy,
about an hour left. So
you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh. Here they go!
Come on, Remy. Remy was making some good food. He's gotta win this.
Guy jumped in. The heck?
Yes!
He won! Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself.
Hell yeah.
He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that chocolate.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2.
Oh
it was
my
this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. the very existence of the Caste Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
This might be my new favorite
Since the border
coalition.
dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
That's kind of
Ish,
awesome.
consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, is one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them.
Because they were the best PvP.
Feared the Covenant and its army,
why?
which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Yeah, that's 12.
Going back to West
It's gonna be
on
close.
day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash, something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Saps is back. And Turtap's here too for some reason.
You maybe could, Epic. You maybe could.
Because the Covenant had
Could be a
brought
good
Saps
idea.
to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps
I'll have to
didn't
check and
fully
see where my
trust
parents are.
Turntap or
My
Spood
parents
for
are
that
about
matter,
home.
he knew that
I
a
might have to
meeting
get
with
off
Spood
after
was
this
a
just to spend a
massive
little bit of time with them.
opportunity, and it was worth
And then we can
the
run
risk.
Mesmer tomorrow on stream. But I don't know where they're at. I'm not sure how far away they are.
We can do what we do best. We're nocturnal life.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Fair.
So you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel? Ooh, hey. You wrapped the moon in ice. That's not nice. Not nice.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
Oh my god.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
Oh my god.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is not.
Aye.
W Dawn with the bits.
For us, a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
L Benji, bro.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still
Also,
had
I just
some
got
doubts.
feedback from my parents. They're gonna be home in about 40 minutes. So if you guys are cool with it, I say we do Mesmer again on stream tomorrow.
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential
be
corruption
good.
on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think
Sounds
Elysium
good, boys.
citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true.
After even more deliberation, and after even more time passed...
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from Westhelm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
What
are you talking?
Yeah, I'll have enough time to finish the video, it
Emperor
seems.
Spood had grown
We have
impatient. After Spider informed
about
him that
40
progress
minutes
was
left in this,
stalling,
so it should work
Spood had
perfect.
decided to send a squadron of the Westhelm army into the
The last like
Commonwealth's
5 to 10
territory
minutes though
to
might be
find
filled with
and
my
arrest
dogs barking in the
Night
background, but
Arcturus.
that's fine.
Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
This is a peak video, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello, Ben.
Build a website you love with Wix.
I kind of hope this 7 wins it, though, so he gets the channel
We are here
points.
peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
Is that it?
With their first plan
Just seems like
failing,
straight
West
chaos
Ham
is
went to
breaking out.
plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Oh my
West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately,
Yes, it is 13.
Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
I kind of like Cass, though.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
Okay, so what, are you gonna figure out what's going on here then? You should know by now that Saps is free.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
This is nuts. That dude in the back was in the back of the clip on a boat earlier in the video. That's crazy. That's a crazy crossover there. Crazy crossover.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
Oh my god.
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
Oh my
and on
god.
day 9, she made
Kill
her
that
decision.
Kill that hoe.
To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show
I hate
strength
Seneca,
by
bro.
doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
What the hell?
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion...
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to...
Benji's dead! Benji's dead!
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingulini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of
14-7.
Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh my gosh.
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
Oh my god.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, and run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Oh my god.
Arrested by Tricolor.
This is nuts. I hope they get him, bro.
It's like stopping every few seconds.
People stop, don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Why is this guy somewhat of a genius?
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
This guy is nuts.
Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
Oh my god.
Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Oh my god. Dude, this guy's nuts. This guy's nuts.
Yesterday, Emperor Spood had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempts to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spood had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Armor.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it!
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spood also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
There's so much lore behind this, by the way.
Anyway, now that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Yep.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
I lost track myself now.
They're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Oh my god.
Come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
This is nuts.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us stake Saparada now, and then We can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me?
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saporada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
That's not true. What happened to everyone? I don't know.
Just to make the
What
terms
about
of
the
this
evidence
deal
about
very
Flux?
clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Oh jeez.
Alright. Get out.
Ooh.
Now.
That's a tough moment. That is a tough moment. That is a tough moment. Oh my gosh.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. What? Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is staying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
You can thank my brothers for that one.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control, and then... Someone's setting up Dripstone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Oh my
And like
gosh.
that, Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Oh my god.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all
What
the
is
remaining
happening?
Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
What is happening? This is nuts.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spoot suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Yes.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
Oh my gosh.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is it.
Spider!
Oh my god. Kill all of them. Kill all of them. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
What?
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
So how do they just dissolve it?
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Oh my gosh. This is nuts.
Guys, welcome to Infernus.
This is nuts. This is nuts.
People. Oh my god. Infernus is massive.
Yeah, I hate Seneca. I hate Seneca. How much time we got left? About 28 minutes.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
Flux, bro, come on.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
Oh my gosh.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Oh my gosh.
When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good.
All right.
This
First
is
thing
crazy.
tomorrow.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
That was the greatest line ever. Whoever came up with that line, I think it was you, Seven. That was nuts.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass
got about
stopped at Aperion to
26 minutes
rally their
probably?
people.
Let's see.
We've found the person responsible for
24
the
minutes
multiple leader
to get
assassinations,
3.
including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
And I just,
Oh, they're here! They're here!
Oh, look.
Flux is running.
Get him, get him, get him.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait, surrender! Okay, surrender. I'm not moving, I'm not moving!
Flux was under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
Oh my god.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
You are speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
Pulling up the Discord for a second, I have some message in there.
He's running.
Come on, Flux. Take him out, take him out. Oh my gosh. This guy's a genius. This guy's an absolute genius.
A secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2. Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy.
This is
like
nuts.
that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Apurion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Flux seems like he's unstoppable at this point.
Or so he thought.
What do you mean by that?
I am so confused on what's happening.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
This is nuts.
When Flux's trap went
parents
off,
must have
the
got
rest
home,
of
by
the
the way.
world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah, my parents must have just got home.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders
People
of the
came in from the
Island 2
Discord. Thank you.
leaders
We're gonna end
after all?
stream in about
I think Flux was behind everything.
20 minutes
Saps
here.
was
What's
right.
what's up, Logan? We're gonna end in about 20 minutes. So if you guys want to come back in 20 for the
Realized
raid,
that Saps had been
I want to get people fired up about it. I want to get a streamer excited. Free my boy Saps!
Saps, how do you feel?
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first
Bro
time
spent
since he had got
this
into
entire
hiding,
time
Saps had been vindicated,
just trying to prove
proven
himself innocent.
and the world was finally on his side.
Free Saps, bro. Free Saps.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, that was
Oh,
this is what
this is
happened when
awesome.
people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Shout out to Bimu.
Oh, you're kidding.
Can you shut that door, please?
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
This is crazy.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
I hate Infernus, bro. Screw Infernus.
Alright. Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. Glory to West Helm!
Glory to West Helm.
Greetings! He was my brother! He was everyone's brother! And they
This is a really good series, 7.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Glory to West Helm.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos! Alright, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Spam it. Glory to West Helm.
Let's go, let's go.
Alright, let's go, everyone.
A few days ago, my
Oh, this is
home
sick. I just got
was
chills.
turned
I
into
just
a
got
death
chills.
trap behind my back.
Does not let you spam it because of. Does someone have slow mode on? Turn off slow mode in the chat.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes. A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Yeah!
Thank you, Saps. Alright everyone, listen up! There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing! Come on!
Alright, here we go!
This is crazy.
There's so many people.
That would be nuts epic.
Civil rights, you demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh my
God. I think there might be a problem.
It's good. You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead.
This war seems about to be better than the Stranger Things final boss battle.
Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Oh my god.
Okay, send out the Covenant now, right now.
Go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now.
Chat.
Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going! Skin shine, Joker's got silver lining. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walk ahead.
Shields up! Some arrows, guys. They only have so many arrows.
Now every new day is a new fire onto my teeth.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Someone show me someone living with desire.
Let's get down off our mountain.
They got it.
Everyone retreat.
Back to the castle!
Anyone stand this nonsense? Beaten away.
We broke the bridge!
Oh my gosh.
The final push, here we go.
When this goes wrong, do you know what you wish for?
Oh my goodness.
They're in.
This is getting nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Look out for the hole!
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
I can't believe this happened. Oh my gosh. They're actually doing it. Seneca, yes! 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 Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yes, finally. Flux is gone.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Oh my gosh. Oh, ad.
For your words,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
create your brand.
What's the number, boys? You need one more, 7. There's no way he survives, right? Bro.
No. Surely not.
There's actually no way.
No, of course.
That actually freaking drives me
course.
insane.
Where was he? I saw him! I saw him! We're gonna kill him! Run away!
Is he the only one left?
He's missing?
Hold on. Oh, come on. Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
Please take him out. Please take him out.
What? No way.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
This is nuts. This is nuts.
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
Dude,
I'm
he's
sorry
psychotic.
for everything you've had to go through.
He's psychotic. Dex, what's up? We're gonna start the raid here in a second. If you want to stick around for the last couple minutes of this. Try to recruit some of the boys to get in here. I want to raid someone, have them get fired up when they see some people pop in.
I can't watch this.
Let's go, Dex. Alright, let's see. Dueling like men.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. What just happened? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Good job.
I have a
Oh my god.
Saps had killed Flux, and with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Today,
Give that man his money.
we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces, but winning had come at a high cost. After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
Wow.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2
Joined cults?
in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival.
W to that.
And
That's
on
kind of
their
sick.
shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Dang, that's kind of sick.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned
That's
to
crazy that
Island
he survived.
2. This brings back memories.
No way. Greeny reacted to
Still,
people joining
the
cults
world
more than the
wasn't
kill.
totally conflict-free.
That's on me.
The
That's
Cass
on me.
Coalition Bakery
That's
was
on me.
yet to be
That's on me.
exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy.
I got distracted because
Night
too much was
Arcturus
happening. My mom was walking
still
in the
in
room.
hiding, yet to be found by West Helm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got 3 more minutes of this absolute masterpiece.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
W video, you guys are right. This is a good video.
Jody.
We got 3 minutes. Prep for the raid. Let's go crazy in whoever's chat we raid here. We'll decide together who we raid after this.
5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Tomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
Barbie Land. I forgot about Barbie Land.
I ran away screaming from you
Barbenheimer.
because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kin?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
W.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us.
Oh, what?
2,
Oh, that's sick. This is sweet.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow, falling into the unknown. Or do we
Okay, come on, Tom.